everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we happened to start a new scenario in the Shadow of Dragons. There's a dragon attacking the area and we need to deal with it. We've got our quest, which is, well, deal with the dragon. We are going to have to head north in order to speak with the commander in charge. But first we'll explore around out here a little, and I see something over here. You stumble across a party of reptiles near Poulan. They look as though they're going to attack soon. No doubt they were sent by the dragon. Fortunately, you've arrived before anything has happened. Unfortunately, they've seen you and don't want you to get away and tell anyone about them. Dragonite Dragoon, 3 Dragonites, a Drake, and 2 mutant lizards. Dragonites. So where's the Dratinian Dragonair? I have a feeling fire isn't going to be very effective. Okay, energy was not effective at all there. Okay, there goes one of those, Dragonite Dragoons. Actually, lightning wasn't really effective at all. How about fire, then? That was not effective against the lizards. Okay, then. So, lightning wasn't effective, fire wasn't effective. Let me try this again. Okay, lightning's effective against everything. Okay, hold on, I gotta reload. That was unexpected. Lightning's effective against everything but the Drake, and fire's not effective at all. Good to know. Let's try this again, but this time I think maybe I'll start with a slow. Yes, I know about that. Okay, let's cast a slow on everything. There goes one of them. One of us got a level up, but I don't know who. How about we get a haste on Fox? I'm effective. Well, he had a chance to hit, he just didn't. Yeah, he can do some decent damage. Alright, the Drake's close. That's actually something I like. I'd like that Drake dead. Excellent. That's what I want. Now, this is not going to be an easy scenario, I think. These guys are kind of tough. I mean, I can do it. Alright. So we got... Hold on. You. Pick up all this stuff. Dragoon Sword. The battle is over and you get an opportunity to examine the corpses. Some of these creatures look almost like Slizerikai, except for their deep red color. Most peculiar. Alright, let me see here what we picked up. Steel longswords, steel small shield, blessed small shield, and Dragoon Sword. 3 to 18 plus 20. So that's 23 to 38. I think I'll keep the Dagger of Defense, but at least now I know what the weapon is like. They have is like. Okay, we've got a river over here. There's a watchtower here. A few guards keep vigil, while a few more rest or busy themselves with other activities. One of those keeping watch reports to you that nothing has reached beyond the bridge. Yet. Yeah, as far as you know, except for, you know, those creatures we just killed. Those dragoons. Dragonite dragoons. Now, it's funny. Call me crazy, but I was always under the impression that dragoons were used like spears, which Actually, yeah, they are using spears, but that they also tended to jump high into the air to attack others. At least that's basically what I thought, based on what a friend of mine who happens to like Dragoons does. I don't know, I never played the game they were from. Shut up. Alright, let's move on and head back out. Just wanted to empty out what I had on hand. There are guards standing at the end of the bridge. When they see that you're not lizards, they let you pass. Alright, we need to find that war camp somewhere. This farm has taken a lot of damage. It was attacked and the field was burned. However, there are no bodies or signs of struggle. It appears that the owners escaped before the attack came. A group of soldiers is fighting a small army of lizards. It looks grim, they probably won't survive. You are contemplating whether or not to help them when you notice that the battle is quickly moving towards you. Suddenly, the decision of whether or not to enter the battle is no longer yours. Oh, great. Dragonite Shaman? Uh-oh. That I don't like. Yeah, when they said probably won't survive, they were not kidding. Okay. Yeah, it's not very effective. Alright, get a slow out on as many of these as you can. Ah, the shaman heals. Okay, that one's dead at least. Alright, let's get a haste on Fox. Ah, crap. Now I gotta reload. Fortunately, I just saved after I walked over that bridge. I'll be back in a minute. I mean, we're definitely going to help them out. Whoa! Okay, that was not good. Okay. Let's get a slow on as many of these as we can. The Dragonites are the tough ones here. Thank you for that, at least. Alright, you need to drink one of your potions. Alright, you need to get a haste on Bonnie. So that Bonnie can keep us alive. Alright, you get a haste on Fox, so he can get more hits out. Alright, wait. The mutant lizards are honestly the weakest of all of them. There goes another one of those, that's good. Get a haste on Sheik so she can get some hits out as well. There's some nice hits. I want to get that guy dead, but I can't really reach him. Got all these other guys in the way. Alright, let's get another slow out. There goes another one of the Dragonites. The dragoons, I mean. Huh. Interesting that he summoned that of all things. Yeah, the mage is immune. Good to know. Okay, that guy's almost dead. Actually, can we fireball him? No, fire was not effective at all. But now she can actually get to that guy, which is good. Actually, those arrows would work as well. Looks like we're gonna save them here. Get a healing out. Will cold actually do anything? Not much, really. Especially not against a mage. I don't see why it would have. Excellent! Now, let's pick up all this loot. We've got quite a bit. Dragon Rod and Dragon Skin Cloak. Characters, too many items. Okay. I'm only going to take things that are like more than 200 coins in value. Everything else you don't really need. The battle is over, and the surviving soldiers start tending to their wounded. You catch a glimpse of a pair of soldiers dragging off a surviving lizard, one that is almost humanoid in form. That's all you see before the leader of the soldiers approaches you. He introduces himself as Captain Taranez. He requests that you meet him at the war camp. He then proceeds to give you directions. He tells you to travel southwest until you reach the forest and the river, then turn northward. With that, he thanks you and bids you farewell. Ah, it's right there. Alright. Good thing he was easy to find. Now let me just sell this loot we have because we have a bit too much. Also, we did get level ups. Wrong room. Yes, we got level ups, so we do need to take care of that. You. Let's trade. Hold on, what's this? A two-handed weapon. 1 to 6, 5 to 30 points of damage, plus 1 to 6 points per level of strength and magery skill, and plus 10 fire damage. I get it. That's nice. Dragon Skin Cloak, I don't think anyone... Well, actually, she can use that. So this Dragon Rod... I mean, we got a Master Pike, and you actually have more pull weapons and magery points. I think it's better to continue with the pull weapons. Yeah, seems better to me. You kind of need more dexterity. Bonnie, Sheik, Fox. Sheik needs more of hardiness. Sure, that works. Okay. Yeah, the Dragon Rod, interesting, but I think we can sell it. Alright, let's get out of here. And head out to the war camp. Gotta learn what's going on here. Small camp. Interesting that they managed to build it so quickly, too. Also, it's made of wood. Considering the dragon likely breathes fire, that doesn't seem like the wisest choice. What's this? Stay in line, 1 ration per meal. This large, auburn-haired woman looks at you irritably when you approach the counter. You can refer to me as Mrs. Anderson. What do you need? Can I get food here? She points to the gray-haired woman sitting next to her. I only deal with the soldiers. Talk to Mrs. Hamilton about that. This aging woman grimaces when you approach. You may call me Mrs. Hamilton. What do you want? I need some food. Oh, do you now? What would the soldiers do without us? Starve. But are they even grateful for our help? No. No please or thank you. She continues to rant. She glares at you for interrupting her, then looks like she's about to say something else. However, instead, she simply gives you your food and doesn't grant you another word. You step away from the counter and look at what she gave you. Barely looks edible, but you choose not to say anything. Weird meat? Yeah. Also, what are these guys chuckling about? The soldier is listening to another one talk. After listening for a few seconds, you learn that his name is Alvord. He is listening to the elder soldier intently, laughing when he thinks something's funny. He pays no attention to you at all. This soldier is standing here with two others, listening to one of them talk. Every once in a while, he chuckles at something that is said. You hear that his name is Grassmuck. He doesn't pay much attention to you. When you approach, he glances at you and nods in greeting. Then he reverts his attention back to the other soldiers. This soldier is joking with the other two here. He's doing most of the talking. Over their conversation, you hear that his name is Andrew. You aren't there for long. When he notices you, he stops talking and glares at you. What do you want, scrubs? Go away. What a jerk. Here sits a husky soldier with sparse, unkempt stubble. He seems to be force-feeding the soldier next to him. The other soldier keeps spitting out whatever is put in his mouth. It's rather amusing. He loses composure and busts up laughing. When he stops, he looks up at you. Hey, I'm Jerry. This is my brother, Tom. We're twins, can you tell? They don't look like twins. You guys don't look like twins. Oh, we are. He's just a few minutes older. You would never have guessed. Is there something wrong with Tom? Oh, no, he just acts retarded. He's pretty good at it, huh? Okay. There's a short, chubby soldier sitting here, making a mess of his food. When you approach him, he looks up at you. His tongue hangs out of his mouth slightly. Tom! Tom! What a strange person. He idly flicks some food at you. You leave him alone. Okay. This tall, flabby soldier is sitting here, watching one soldier sitting across from him and try to feed the other. You inquire his name. Kyle, he says passively. He's obviously distracted by the show of events that's happening in front of him. What are you doing? He glances up at you with a blunt expression. Watching Jerry try to feed Tom. It's very entertaining. You look at the two other soldiers. You have to admit, it is sort of funny. Sure. Who are you? A squat, grouchy-looking woman with huge glasses is prodding at some suspicious-looking meat with a kitchen knife. She's wearing a name tag labeled Mrs. Arrivas. Excuse me. You got her attention. When she looks up at you, she frowns even more. No, no, you don't belong in here. Stay out of the kitchen. If you need something, talk to Mrs. Hamilton or Mrs. Anderson. She chases you out of the kitchen, still bearing the kitchen knife. It's frightening. More so than any of the monsters you've faced. Okay then, leaving her alone. Barracks 3. Alright. Interesting that on all the desks is pen and paper and ink. Let me guess. Barracks 2? Barracks 2. Paper, pen and ink. Various clothing. And here we have Barracks 1. It's kind of expected, really. Yes, I still check everything. I mean, you never know. Holding cells. Ah. The prison guard on duty seems to have nothing to do with his time. He's currently playing solitaire on his desk. He seems to have not even noticed you. That's probably a poison potion. I'm not even gonna bother. 9999 difficulty. Okay then. That's Captain Taranes. Let's look in here first. Infirmary. A beautiful young woman is sitting behind the table in this room. She's dressed in priest robes. She smiles at you when you enter the room. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Hi, I'm Molly. How can I help you? What can you do? Well, I'm the camp's designated healer, so if any of you need healing, I can give it to you for free. Healing would be good. Sure, she says cheerfully. She closes her eyes for a moment and stretches out her hand toward you. In seconds, all of your wounds are healed and you feel fully revitalized. Can you teach any spells? No, I'm sorry. I would teach you spells if I could, but I'm not qualified as a teacher. Well, that's fair. Alright, just a couple wounded soldiers there. Ooh, herbs! Not that I'm going to be using any of them, but I'll take them anyway. Can't take anything there. Alright. Captain Terranez is sitting in his office filling out paperwork. When you enter, he puts down his pen and stands to greet you. Oh, hello. I'm glad you came. Thanks again for helping us take out those Dragonites. We probably wouldn't have survived without you. I'm sure there are some things you'd like to know about. Feel free to ask your questions now. What do you know about the dragon? Sadly, very little. It's actually not the dragon that's been doing most of the destroying, though we have seen it. It's mostly his army that is behind the destructive power. What do you know about its army? Its army, at least as we know it, consists of many common cave lizards, as well as some that breathe fire. He also has some lizards that are significantly larger and therefore more deadly. Oh, and some drakes, but we haven't seen too many. However, we've seen all these things before. What we haven't seen in the past are the lizardmen. Dragonites, we've been calling them, because they look like they're human-dragon hybrids. Go on. Well, we managed to capture one after that last battle. We tried interrogating him, but it's a relatively peaceful valley, so we don't have much experience with that sort of thing. Therefore, we haven't had any luck with it. That's where you come in. We need answers from him, but he won't talk to us. Basically, what I need you to do is force some answers out of him. Find out all you can about where they're coming from, what they're doing, and why they're doing it. Then report back to me when you have some answers. Sure, we'll do just that. Excuse me, can I speak with the prisoner? The guard looks up from his game and examines you a moment. You have an order to let you talk to him. He hands you a key. This goes to his cell. Be careful. Alright, I wonder if maybe taking one of these things will actually help out. Just in case. There's a miserable-looking Dragonite in this holding cell. He glares at you when you appear to him. More interrogators, he mutters distastefully. I am bigger of the dragon-blooded. Go away, I have nothing to tell you. Oddly, there's no trace of the reptilian sibilance in his voice. I need to ask you some questions. He emits a low growl. Are you dense? I will not answer your questions. You will, or you will be forced to. He gives you a spiteful, toothy grin. Force me, then. I am at your mercy. He waits, daring you to follow through on your threat. Cast Capture Mind on him. In his weakened state, the spell easily takes hold. His face and voice become emotionless. I am at your service, master. Where are you and your kind coming from? He responds without hesitation. We were created by the dragon Gavin. His cave is to the north. Wait. The dragon is a large-nosed British man? Points to anyone who gets that reference. What are you doing here? Again, the response is immediate. We are serving Gavin's wishes to attack the humans. Our purpose is to raid human settlements while a shaman performs rituals in the northwestern encampment to strengthen Gavin's power. Why? What is Gavin's purpose? Gavin seeks revenge upon humankind and its allies for what was done to the dragon race. So that's it then. Revenge. The Empire caused more trouble than they foresaw by purging the surface of magical creatures. Wait, that was years ago. Where has this Gavin been all this time? Where has Gavin been since the dragons were purged? The spell is starting to wear off. Big is trying to stifle his answers. He has been in hibernation for years. Since Bigga is finally successful in breaking through the spell. However, it's too late. The answers have been given. In shame, he thrusts his claws into his stomach and rips out his insides. He dies instantly. Well then. I like how we actually had a choice of what spells we could have cast. I feel like... yes, it was torture, but the other options were probably even more torturous. Still, nobody said it would be pretty. Explain what the prisoner told you. You described to Captain Terranez what you learned from interrogating the Dragonite. He listens intently until you finish. An encampment, and he said it was to the northwest. That is news. Alright then, I have another request of you. What do you need now? I'll keep it simple. I want you to raid that encampment and get rid of that shaman. From what you said, the camp sounded relatively small, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I would send soldiers to deal with it, but I'm afraid that's not possible. I need every one of them here. The attacks are frequent, and we need to stay here to protect the bridge. So what do you say, can you do it? Yes. Good, get it done as fast as you can, then report back to me. Sure thing. That's something we can definitely do. And I think I'm going to... no. Looks like this is actually all there is. Not much to this valley. This farm has been utterly decimated. There are no bodies, but there is blood on the walls and floor. Looks like the former owners didn't make it out. This farm has taken a lot of damage. It was attacked and the field was burned. However, there are no bodies or signs of struggle. It appears that the owners escaped before the attack came. Lucky them. So the camp is somewhere in the northwest here. Ah, there it is. Well, I think we will go and deal with this camp in the next episode, because we've only got like 4 minutes left if I did this normally. So, next episode, we'll raid the camp. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.